there was this political prosecution that once took place where the PA Ace Mahashule was extradited to South Africa. Now, to those of you guys that don't understand the implication of this, it set precedence in that now that this woman, Cholota, has won this, and the court said she will not be tried in this matter, the 255 million rand asbestos case. The court have ruled that she will not be tried. Morodi Cholota, that is the ex PA Ace Mahashule. So now that the court have excluded her and said, ma'am, you can go home. That is exactly what Dr. Nandile Pamakutumane is fighting for. Because now, yesterday, I made a video where I was talking about the fact that Dr. Nandile Pamakutumane has launched an application to the Constitutional Court. If Dr. Nandile Pamakutumane can file, or if the Constitutional Court, were to find that this woman, Dr. Nandile Pamakutumane, was extradited illegally, then she wins the case automatically. That is what we have seen in the case today between the state versus Cholota, who has won the case. Hey guys, I'm going to give you more details about that. But listen to the judge. Guys, Ace Mahashule, wherever he is, he's basically celebrating because he did say that they are going to, he said that this case, we are going to win this case. He said, you watch and see. Yeah, now I'm looking at this and like, wait a minute. Yeah, Marada, things are bad there. Things are bad for the state's case on this matter because it rested or it depended on Cholota. The judge reading the judgment and said this.
Ms. Cholota, you may stand up for the moment, please. I make the following order. The extradition of Ms. Cholota from the United States of America to the Republic of South Africa is declared to have been done unlawfully for want of a valid and lawful request for her extradition by the South African executive power. Secondly, this court does not have the jurisdiction to try Ms. Cholota on the offences she is charged with. Cholota, you are free to leave.
Okay, so then Kaya News reported that breaking news, Morodi Cholota triumphant as the Free State High Court rules in her favor, declaring her extradition from the U.S. unlawful. Cholota, who is the former PA of the Free State Premier Ace Mahashule, has been fighting against her U.S. extradition trial within the trial. So now, she's free. She's so excited. It has been also said, let's talk about the fact that the lawyer that was representing her, because let's give credit where it is due. The lawyer that was representing Cholota in this case, it says that, look, but I've said it before, not much is being said about this young woman, Miss Makapela, appearing for Cholota in the asbestos case. She keeps winning for her clients. One, she won her bail application. Two, relaxation of the bail condition. Three, now jurisdiction, and her client is free to go. So let's give credit to the lawyer. We don't care the gender. We just care about the being competent is the most important thing. For me, I can tell you this, that for me, being competent is everything. Now, on another one, Jacob Zuma, guys, have lost the case in the Pietermaritzburg High Court. I forgot to talk about that. Jacob Zuma has lost the case. Look, in fact, it's not necessarily Jacob Zuma, but it is the people that are with Jacob Zuma in that application, which is it's called what? The French arms what? They have also lost their case. This is something that I also would love us to talk about as well. It is very, very, very important. So I'm going to give you more details. But let's start with the issue. The issue. This woman, Cholota, the judge giving the judgment here.
What appears pertinently clear is that it is undeniable that the state presented false and incorrect information to United States authorities. 2 South African courts have already made this finding, and the U.S. authorities relied on this information in good faith and actioned the extradition on an unknowingly unlawful basis. The fifth ground contained in the plea of accused number 17 is the following. The extradition of accused 17, Mpumalanga Morowadi Cholota, is unlawful. As such, this court is precluded from trying the offences she is charged with, as the unlawfulness of the extradition renders the jurisdiction of the South African Criminal Court void. Whereas accused 17 prays for an order that 1. The extradition of Mpumalanga Morowadi Cholota from the United States to the Republic of South Africa is unlawful, and secondly, the South African Criminal Court does not have jurisdiction to try her on the offences she is charged with. I make the following order. The extradition of Ms. Cholota from the United States of America to the Republic of South Africa is declared to have been done unlawfully for want of a valid and lawful request for her extradition by the South African executive power. Secondly, this court does not have the jurisdiction to try Ms. Cholota on the offences she is charged with. Cholota, you are free to leave. Court now adjourns.
So, okay, we'll go to the Jacob Zuma story, but listen to this one. My problem, my worry with everything here is the fact that the case Cholota, the asbestos case, when you have, because I've not followed it to the teeth, but I do know that the PA was supposed to be the main person in this case. That's why that's why there was at some point there was a question about the conditions or the manner in which the state handled this case as well. So I wouldn't lie to you. It's not a case that I followed to the teeth. I will catch up there and there with the case. But today, this morning, I decided that, okay, I'm going to follow up. But we do know that this case was to rest upon this. Now that she has been set free and was told, go home, you are free. I'm just wondering, how is it that they are going to punish Ace Mahashule on this matter? Because the court have set them free. Right. So it's going to be, look, let's wait and see. On Jacob Zuma again, breaking news. The Pietermaritzburg High Court has thrown out the application by a French arms company, Tiles, and former President Jacob Zuma to have their arms deal corruption trial dismissed. The corruption trial will now proceed as previously planned. Right. It's a very tricky one, this one, because the Jacob Zuma team and the arms deal, the French company, the that was involved in this arms deal that was sold to South Africa. They argued that some of the key witnesses have died. So who are you going to cross-examine? So it's going to be tricky to see how the state is going to handle that one. And I said to you previously that there's the judge in the sense of Mewa trial, Judge Ratamo Khwahleng, once said that there was a complainant that laid criminal charges against people that have violated this young group of men who, RAPED, another young man. So during the process of the trial, this man just disappeared. As a result of that, the state case was stopped while they were searching for him. They couldn't find him. Then they come back, the magistrate sentenced these people. Then these people took that on an appeal, and when the SCA released them, saying, but they did not get an opportunity to cross-examine the complainant in this matter. Because of that, that's how they got free. So in this case, key witnesses are said to have disappeared. The question is, if that's the case, then how are you going to punish these people here? How are you going to punish, or how are you going to continue with the trial? It's one thing that I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, I can't wait to see how they are going to proceed with this trial without the key witnesses that have long passed on, right? So that is at least what I have so far as the Jacob Zuma trial is concerned, and the Cholota, the PA, the Ace Mahashule'S thing. It's a very interesting one, a very, very, very interesting judgment. But nonetheless, let's leave it here with the hope that we shall see each other on the next episode. But until that next episode, good people, please take care.